Hi guys, it is Friday, which some of you may know is the day I do my review, my rant on the episode of the 100, which was episode 6. Oh god. I cannot even express the anger I have. It's legit making me shake because I know it's a show. But it's a show that you're watching, like, pretend like this show is real. Like, in some other universe, this is actually happening. And it's like, what the F? Like, oh my god, this episode had me going crazy. Like, I don't even know where to begin because oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Like, let me just start with first, actually, because he popped into my head. Jackson. I should have known he was on the pill. When he was like, oh, maybe it's hope. You don't know when to look when you have hope in your face. Like, I should have known. And it's like, he's part of it. And Jaha, Thelonious, didn't even remember his son. Now we're seeing the side effects. It's not eliminating just pain. It's eliminating your memories, everything. I mean, do you want to forget your son, Thelonious? Do you? Is that what you want? I mean, Raven, that's why you didn't get pissed when Jasper said that he threw Finn's ashes, because she didn't even remember who Finn is. Like, that's the side effect. And of course Jasper's going to want to take it because you know he realized that he didn't even remember his son. We know that. And he still wanted to take it because he doesn't want to remember Maya. But what if it's not just remembering people? What else are you forgetting? What else is happening? Why did those other two who took it afterwards start looking sick or deformed? Like, oh my god, like I don't... And Allie, she's so sneaky. And then Raven, we all want Raven happy. Sorry, we all want Raven happy. No doubt about it. But it was creepy happy. It was all like she was smiling and it was so creepy. Like cult following creepy. And it's like, thank you, Abby. You're actually doing, like, Abby, I'm actually liking you. And, you know, because since you slapped Raven last season, I have been a little upset. But it's like, oh my god, like, thank you, Abby. When she stepped in for Jasper, I was like, yes! I was like, I thought he was honestly gonna take it. And, you know, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference because, I mean, he's gonna take it eventually, so, you know. But thankfully she stopped it. Thankfully she took the stuff. And thankfully she brought up Wells. Because his face went from, like, Wells? Like, he didn't remember his son. Oh my god. And they're all creepy happy. And it's just weird. And it's so creepy. And it's like, Allie needs her to find this other program. That's like, what is she hiding? And then, Titus, dude, I don't like you. You leave my Murphy alone. See, I knew it. I knew Murphy was going to be, of course, hurt again. Like, what is with Murphy getting tortured, man? Like, he got tortured in the first season, and now he's getting tortured in the third. And he was tortured in the beginning of the third, too, when he was stuck in... Oh, no. He was tortured from the end of season 2 into season 3 because he was... stuck in a bunker for 3 months by himself to where the point he almost killed himself because he was going, like, he just couldn't handle it. Hold on. I feel something like... Okay. Sorry, lipstick is just not good. But, okay. So back to my thing. So Murphy. Titus has Murphy. Honestly, I didn't see that coming. I didn't think that's who had him. I wasn't, like, I didn't think it was Titus, I mean, or them, I mean, but, like, okay, so they have, like, I'm a little confused. They have Polis, and then they have this, so, like, what is it? Like, how do they know about it? What do they want to do with it? I mean, what? Like, I'm curious, and it's like, oh god, why is Murphy always gotta be the one to get tortured? Him and Raven, yo, like, they get it bad. But, okay, so moving on from the City of Light, to which I think I'm coming to the point where it's not a good idea at all. Because you're taking something, and it's creepy how you're acting, and you're literally forgetting your life. And I guess to some people that's an appealing thing. But if I was Thelonious and I had a son, I don't think I would want to forget him. Or forget the memories we shared. So it's like, and then, God, it's like, it's just driving me nuts because it's like the City of Light. It's like more people are taking this stuff, but it's like, honestly, I would take it if I was in that position. I would. But it's like, and yeah, maybe it is better to forget. Some people, like, I understand that's why Jasper wanted to take it, because still, after he found that out, because he wants to forget Maya, and I would understand that. I do understand that. But it's like, it's just, she's so sneaky, and she's just hiding something, and she's evil, man. And it's like, if John Murphy was stuck in the bunker for 3 months, and Thelonious knew this, I guess, he had to be watching him, so he had to have seen the video being watched by John Murphy, like, over and over and over and over again. Like, I don't understand how he still, it's like, his mind's warped. There's no, I don't think that's Thelonious anymore, honestly. I don't think so. Like, but how do you forget your son, but Abby, you remember? I'm finding it odd. You remember, like, is it, I don't know, like, it's weird. And it's like, when you take the pill, she's like inside you. And she's like your brain almost, because she's like, your son. And, he's like, oh yeah, my son, you know, he's thinking to himself. And it's like she's inside your head. She's in your brain when you take the pill. Oh my God, the City of Light is not good, man. It is not good. And she ended the world! Oh my God! She ended the freaking world. Now we see who ended the world. She ended the world. Ended the world. Oh my God. You find that out and you don't, like, okay, she ended the world so she could start a new society and all. Oh, really? By taking a pill? By a freaking programmed computer thing? Really? Because I'm seeing out in the real world, and it's not good. There's people dying. Like, for example, Monroe died because Pike, you freaking moron, I hate you so much. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I could not hate you enough. I honestly cannot stand you. Bellamy, I am beyond disappointed. Honestly, it's like, okay, Kane even said he thinks he's doing the right thing, and he does. And I know Pike. Pike is very good with words. He's very good at getting inside and, like, making you think, oh, you know, if we do this, it could really do this and this and this, and don't forget what they did to this and this. You know, he gets in your head. And, oh my God. And of course, you know, he has that vengeance against anyone. But it's like, oh my God. Oh, sorry. It gets me nuts because it's like, okay, oh my God, I can't, like, okay, so Monroe died and someone else apparently, which, I mean, Monroe, you wanted to be a part of it, so I don't really care. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry. Like, I understand she followed because of Bellamy, you know, they do trust him. He's basically saved them countless times, him and Clark. But it's like, and even Monty. Like, I was like, what? Monty? Like, I understand your mom, but even Monty was against, like, you could see Bellamy, like, he has those moments where you kind of see, like, oh, I don't know if I want to, you know, do this. Oh, I don't like this, you know. Like, whenever Pike said Kane was the one who was getting the information, Bellamy kind of looked like, because, you know, Kane and Bellamy became close, and Kane put a lot of faith in him, and, like, they worked together, man. Like, they were doing good. Like, we were all doing good until freaking the farmhouse station decides to come in and take over, and it's like, ah, I can't stand you people. Like, oh my God, like, you know what it's, okay, like I've said in my other videos, I see where he's coming from. I do. I see, Pike, where you're coming from. I understand. I do. But I'm not with you on this. You are making decisions based off your own anger. you're not making decisions for your people. This isn't to help your people. You enjoy this. Like, yeah, maybe in your mind, okay, yeah, the soil could have helped people and stuff, maybe. But to slaughter an entire village filled with kids who have done nothing to you is killing. That's someone who doesn't care about the lives of others. Like, I was so mad. I honestly thought they were leaving. And when I found out it was a trap, I was pissed off. Like, and especially when Bellamy was super close to it. But thankfully, freaking Octavia, thankfully she came at the exact time where he heard the horse and he moved away. And I was like, oh my God. And it's like, then, so he moves away, you know someone's coming. And she warns them and they're trying to get away. 2 people die. Monroe's one of them. And it's like, how is this saving people? And yeah, okay, Octavia warned them, but what do you expect? I mean, you were gonna murder an entire village that had even a kid in it that you were gonna murder because the kids saw you guys getting soil samples and water, and it's like, oh, okay, a kid's gonna go back and tell them and be like, hey, they were taking water. Like, oh, that's weird. Why would they want water? Like, you freaking you guys are so stupid. Like, I hate Pike. He's ruining everything. Everything they've built, you are destroying, Pike. Do you not understand that? You are destroying. Kane, now he's going to be locked up because they're going to find proof. Bellamy. Oh, my God. Bellamy. Like, I love you. I do. But, God, I'm getting so upset with you. It's like, oh my God. I swear to God, if you're the person who finds proof that Kane is the one giving information, I'm not going to hate you because I understand why you're doing this. I do. I see it. I understand it. And even Kane said, you think you're doing the right thing, and you do, apparently. But because I can still see those moments where you're questioning, and then Pike, of course, his little mouth has to go off, and then it's like, oh, attention, everyone listen. Oh my God, Pike. Honestly, I think we should petition for Pike to die by someone who he wronged or someone whose family was wronged by him. They stab him in the neck. He falls to the ground. They stab him in the neck. They pull it out. He falls to the ground. And as he's lying there gasping for air, and you watch him die. I know that sounds kind of psychotic, but it's a show. Like, come on. So, it's not crazy. And honestly, if he's gonna die, that's the way he should die. Because I want that to happen. I think that's the best way he should die. Honestly, every time I watch an episode, I'm like, that's how you should die. You should die with the knife through your throat. Like, honestly, it's all I ever think about. Because I hate Pike. He's ruining everything. He's not helping the people. He's making it worse for our people. Because our people might have guns and stuff, but Lexa and all of them have armies. Armies of people. You gonna take out an entire fucking army with guns? What happens when you run out of ammo? What then? And I am glad that your soil got tainted and all that stuff, because you know what, Pike? Any plan that you make, I'm not gonna be for. And I'm gonna be glad that your plan got ruined. And honestly, I wish I knew who the other person who got killed. If it was Gilmer, I would be like, yes. I'd be like, heck yes. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even sorry. Because this episode got me so freaking upset. I'm so disappointed in Monty and Bellamy. And it's like, I'm understanding Bellamy, but at the same time, it's like I'm really upset with him. And I'm just like, oh, I see him, like, I see you, Bellamy. I know you're in there. Come out. Stop doing this. This isn't you. You know it's not you. When you start second guessing certain things that you have to do, then maybe you should realize that's because it's not you. This isn't who you are. You don't just murder people, Bellamy. That's not you. I mean, and then I totally understand now why Octavia says you're dead to me. I totally understand it. Octavia, I have never really been that much of a fan, but I will tell you right now, praise her. I praise her. Because even though, yes, she warned them, it backfired. She got, who knows what's going to happen now that she's taken by them who she just betrayed, but tried to help them. I mean, and she saved the little boy. But it's like, oh my God. It's just, But she's going to be taken back to the commander, which is Lexa, so hopefully she'll live. Well, she's going to live, obviously, but we'll see what happens. But it's like, oh my God, it's like, I can't. Honestly, and then, well, this is a little thing. We found out who Miller's boyfriend is. Brian, didn't know that. That's interesting. Found out his boyfriend. Cutie. What a cutie patootie. But, yeah, I thought he was going to die, to be honest. Yeah, but Miller, yes, thank God they are putting more of him in this show, because I like Miller. I am liking him more and more every episode. At first, this episode, I was like, okay. So there was a moment where I kind of thought to myself, I hope he doesn't like betray them and tell Pike what's going on. I hope so. And he didn't, thankfully. Like, Miller is a trooper. Like, he is helping. He realizes that this is not the way to go. And I am thankful someone finally is, like, it's like Octavia, Miller, Kane, Abby, they know what is, like, happening. Abby's dealing with this whole City of Light shit. And we got Kane trying to not have a war. We don't want a war. Like, dude, Pike, everything you are doing brings on a war that you can't win. You think you're so invincible? You think because what happened to all your people, that this is justified and that this is right, but it's not. Okay? And like, think about it. What if this was reversed? What if this was happening in a different way? Then would you understand? Would you understand why the Grounders decided to just take out your entire group of people because they needed your land? Would you understand that, or asked you to evacuate but you didn't want to because it was the only place you had to live? Like, reverse it. Would you still, like, see, Pike has nothing really to live for. Really, what does he have? He was a teacher on the Ark and now he's Chancellor, and he's letting Jaha go around giving pills out that God knows what they're doing, and now we do. They're apparently making you forget memories, people, whatever. Certain people, I guess. I feel like Allie's controlling their brains. Like, they're programmed. Like, I think once you take the pill, you become like a programmer. Like, programmed. Like, she's inside you. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's true, because you see her once you take the pill. See, that's right there, like, that right there is not good. Like, and I want to know why Titus is so curious about it and why he has the Polis thing. And I want to know what's going on with that. Like, I want to understand that, because I'm a little curious. Like, does he want it for good reason or bad? Does he want to know why for good reason? Or I want to know. But you need to stop torturing Murphy, because I ain't okay with that. No, I'm not. Jason, what's like happening right now? Like, we've moved on from Raven and went to Murphy now. It's back and forth with these two. Yeah, but Raven, this whole episode was just creepy. Like, she was smiling and acting weird, and it's like, I even admit I would take the pill. I would, because hell yeah, it sounds awesome and you're curious. Like, if I didn't know about forgetting the memory thing, even then, it's like, if all this shit happened to me, it's like, who wouldn't want to forget, you know? Who wouldn't want to be not in pain? That would be amazing. Be happy all the time? Hell yeah. But who knows what else it's going to do besides make you forget people or memories. We don't even know what else it could do. I mean, we've seen what it did to the other two. It deformed them, basically. It made them look sickly. Oh, it's like driving me nuts. Like, this episode, man, I cannot believe this episode. And then Titus and... oh, well, wait, let's add this little thing in. Clark was drawing Lexa. Of course, Lexa saw it, and Clark's like, and it's like, yeah, okay. Like, I feel like, honestly, no hate to Clexa fans, but I feel like Jason is so tired of seeing everyone, like, put Bellaric with parallels to other couples or other, like, shows or movies, because we do. Like, with Tangled, there's parallels. There's a bunch of parallels with Bellaric, and I think that's why he put, like, this little scene in, because he wanted to, like, parallel the Titanic, I guess. It's like, dude, you failed. It's like, ooh, wow, so romantic. Watching, she's drawing her as she sleeps. Wow, woohoo, I'm so happy. Like, I guess if it was reversed and it was Bellamy, yeah. But, I mean, it's not that I'm upset that it's a Clexa scene. I'm upset that it's, like, I feel like he's trying to parallel Titanic with that because of all the Bellaric and parallels. Like, this dude on Twitter is not good. Like, he just be starting trouble all the time. Like, he contradicts himself every time he gets on Twitter. And it's like he's blocking people because they're saying mean things, I guess. And I even told him, I was like, dude, look, I don't mean to come off mean or I don't mean to be a bully or anything, but I have an opinion and this is it, you know? Because I'm not trying to be mean when I add him. A lot of times I don't. When I say really mean things, I won't add him. Because then it's like, I don't want to be mean towards him. Like, that's not right. You know, let me vent my anger to just my Twitter timeline. But sometimes I'll tweet him and be like, no, 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 no. No, that's not right. Like, oh, Bellamy's a follower. But what? You've said in the past that he's a leader, but now he's just a follower? Like, you're making him, if anything, a follower now. Like, oh, yes, sir. Like, oh my God, Bellamy. Like, Pike is ruining everything. He is. You can see it unfolding in every part. And the peace thing is only going to last so long. Because I don't even know what's going to happen once they find out about almost destroying the village. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, and then Clark's going to find out Bellamy was part of it, you know, and there's even more. Like, oh man, that's just going to make their reunion better. Like, that's the only upside to this shit, apparently, is not... I'm just saying, like, it's a great... Oh my God, this season's amazing. Great episode. I give A's to every episode. Like, this was even so amazing. But it was the most... It was the episode that pissed me off more than any episode ever before. Like, I was legit so angry. I think my neighbors heard me talking to myself because I was just like, oh my God, I hate you, Pike. Like, I was so upset. But the upside is when Bellamy and Clark reunite, hopefully by then Bellamy would have stopped listening to dumbass Pike and started doing the right thing, you know, not killing innocent people and actually trying to stay at peace and not go to war for no reason at all. Because Pike's... Like, I see where you're coming from, Pike, I do. But you're just doing this all wrong. You are not Chancellor material. You don't put someone who has resentment and anger towards not just the Ice Nation, but the Grounders as well, or any other people as well. You don't put that person in charge because they're making decisions based off emotions and feelings that they're not supposed to. You're supposed to make decisions based off what's best for your people, what's best for what's going on right now, not for what's best for you and the people you lost. I understand you wish that I understand that you have that guilt, and I understand you want your people to be redeemed in some way, like their deaths redeemed. But going after Grounders is stupid. They did nothing to it. It was the Ice Nation. If anything, you should go after them. And it's like, he's just trying to build a better life, and he's justifying, but it doesn't justify it. It doesn't. I'm sorry. In your mind, it does, but to me, it doesn't. Like, I mean, you were gonna murder a little kid. Like, oh my God. But like I was saying, the only upside is, after all this is done, it's before the season ends. I know that for sure. Like, it's closer to the end of the season, I think. But when Bellamy, it's after Octavia, like, kicks Bellamy's ass, basically. And she's like, you're dead to me. And then he has the marks and stuff. So it's after that... I'm not saying right after, but after that, in the next episode or episode after, or maybe even in that episode, that's when him and Clark, I think it's a little later, like maybe 2 episodes later or episode later or something like that, I'm guessing. But Bellamy and Clark reunite, and it's going to be beautiful because she's forgave him, obviously, and he's crying and she's smiling, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's the only moment that's going to, like, really... Okay, this season was hard. It was hard watching it, but I got through it, and now this. So, yeah. It's the only upside. And Lexa, I do feel like, I've grown to like Lexa, but I do feel like maybe she is letting her feelings for Clark get in the way just a little bit. I do feel like that is there, and she is, in a way. So, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know, man. It's just... It's kind of crazy. Like... It's like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't... It's like just... I'm just like, Bellamy. Like, man, I just can't stand seeing Bellamy do this. Like, it's driving me nuts, people. It is legit driving me nuts seeing Bellamy do this. Like, I can't. Oh my gosh. And Kane. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget the Kane and Abby moment. That was a beautiful moment. That was. And you know that Cabby kiss. That's what they're called. Cabby. Oh! Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty. Wait, Krabby Patty? What was it called on SpongeBob? Ooh, it's connected in all ways. It's weird how things connect because the guy who plays Murphy, Richard Harmon, he loves SpongeBob SquarePants. So it's like SpongeBob's kind of incorporated in a way, because it's like Cabby is their ship name and it was like Krabby Patty or something. Yeah, just point that out. But, so we got that. What else? Yeah, it's just... I'm just upset. I just really need Pike dead or locked up. Something has to happen with this dude. I can't deal with him. By the end of the season, something has to happen. Like, he needs to get... I don't know. Also, I forgot totally about this. Emerson. I was thinking the whole time, I was like, hell yeah, kill him. Yeah, kill him. He deserves it. He deserves it. But then I thought to myself, wait, no. No, let him live. Let him live with all those deaths on his mind, with the loss of his 2 children. I'm sorry, dude, but you brought it on yourself. They gave you multiple opportunities to just let our people go, and you still won it. So you brought it on yourself. The deaths are on you, just like they're on Clark and Bellamy and Monty. They're on you too. So I honestly am glad that she let him live instead, and she was like, may you live forever. And it's like, oh yeah. Because it's true, you know what? If you want to kill yourself, go right ahead, apparently. Because, you could easily kill yourself if you don't want to live. Because he wanted her to kill him. But it's like, yeah, it's true. Let him live. Let him live out his misery. Why kill him and let it all be done with? Let him live. Let him live out his misery. But then when you let people live, it always comes back to bite you in the ass. That's one thing I was agreeing with Bellamy. He was like, oh, it's a liability. Like, when he was... I don't think this was this episode or last episode. He's like... Oh, it's this episode. Because Kane was, like, trying to distract him while Miller... Thank you, Miller. Was putting in the listening device in the Chancellor's office, which is Pike. But anyways, he was like, at least let the injured grounders go. Because, they have them locked up. And... Bellamy's all like, well, you can't, it's liability, they'll go back to their camp, tell them about where our guards are at, all this stuff, and I understand that, but then Kane was like, well, what about, he was like, don't forget Lincoln, and, it went to Bellamy, because Bellamy and Lincoln have grown up closer, and Lincoln has been a huge part of the group now, like, what the F, Bellamy... I just hope you're enjoying what you're doing. I do. I hope you enjoy it. I'm so happy for you. Like, people, if you are not watching the 100, just by watching me talk about it, should make you want to watch it. CW, Channel 11, 9 o'clock, Thursdays. It is so good. The 100, Season 1 and 2 is on Netflix, online, on iTunes. You will find it. Just know that this show brings a lot of emotions. And regardless of, what happens, I will love this show. But it's like Pike. I wish you nothing but death, honestly. Like, gosh, Pike. It's okay. But yeah, so this episode was amazing. Like, I love the 3rd season so far. I have no regrets, nothing. But yeah, I just can't believe what is going on right now. Like, it is just driving me insane. Like, I am beyond upset. And it's like, all right, let's see next episode. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm ready. Let's see, it's all right. I can handle it. I'm ready, Jason. Bring it on. Bring it on. But you know what? Looking forward to the Blark reunion. I'm looking forward to that. I have that in my sights while I watch these episodes and just feel like exploding with emotions. I still have Blark uniting, and that's going to be beautiful, and a maybe Blark kiss in 11. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. A maybe kiss between Bellamy and Clark in episode 11 is what we've been hearing. So who knows? It could happen. I'm excited to see if that happens. I forgot all about that. So if that does happen, then that means she forgives him in either that episode or the episode before that. Because we're on episode 6. So episode 7, I don't think him and Octavia will have that fight yet. But maybe episode 8 or 9. We'll see. I'm just curious. Like, I'm just so ready. I like this show. I know I might come off like really angry about an episode, but I love this show. I love the episodes. I just hate how the characters are, and I hate what's going on, and I'm just like, ugh. And then, I mean, Jackson's a part of that crew now, and he's gonna like be backstabbing Abby, and it's like, oh my god, what the frig. When I saw that, I was like, what? Okay, yeah, that's great. It's like, oh my god. And then Raven, it's so weird. It's like, okay. Yeah, this is, the City of Light is not good. No, it's not. Let's face that. It's not good. It's not. And Allie's not good. Ending the world, not good. Like, I wonder if that was the whole, they programmed her, but I don't think they programmed her to end the world, maybe. I don't know. It is just like bizarre. Like, I just want to say that, like, this is my rant/review. It was an amazing episode. I loved it, like I said, but it will just push you over the edge, especially if you love Bellamy, especially if you hate Pike like I do. I mean, oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen next. I mean, I'm ready. So, you know what? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I got a little heated, but you know, this episode really just knocked me down. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna go. Peace. Love ya.